Yo, what's up? It's Volvo time. So Ross and I are going to pull the oil cooler. For now, we're running no oil cooler. I got my soldering stuff out here today. Hopefully, knock on that wood. Hopefully, we can start it. So I just got to run the switch wire, the fuel pump relay setup. Put the mega squirt in. Put the wideband in. We gotta run a vacuum line to the mega squirt. So what we could do instead of capping that one, we can just run a line to the ECU.
Oh yeah.
Because we got that map sensor.
We'll probably want to get some more vacuum hose, just because I don't know where any of that went.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's in the white car.
Oh, okay.
We can go check, but for now we're gonna pull the oil cooler off, and then we're gonna go to DNB and try and figure out a way to cap it, because that's kind of a whole situation that's going to need further addressing down the road. We're not going to be able to put the radiator on right cooler or anything because we have to figure out the HVAC heater core stuff back there. But we can, in theory, start it and drive it.
Move it.
Drive it. It was driven. If it drives 5 feet, it drives, alright? That's the goal anyway. So we're going to do that and stop talking. And I can never say no. Damn, that Ross be going psycho. Got pulling on that oil. That cooler coming fast. And a beep up beep beep boy. Yeah. How is this turbo not like demolished?
I don't know. It's a survivor, China boy.
Stay gold, China boy.
Found though, at least.
You did what, Ross?
I dropped the washer.
Oh my god. Can you get the hell out of my presence, please? So yeah, this is the little fitting that goes to the encapsulate oil cooler. You know what we could probably do? We could find out this thread right here, the inside one, and do 10 AN outputs, and then just run like an eBay oil cooler if I really want an oil cooler. Let's talk about that for a second.
Oh yeah, that pile of junk?
The Accord. So, I got a chip for it. It was like $30. I got some other stuff for it. We were talking about doing a standalone. I don't want to do any of that. We don't need another project. We don't need harnesses. We don't need tuning. What we need to do, Ross,
is driving.
Is just go take that off some sick jumps. So we're gonna make Brian proud, the guy who gave it to me. As much as I would love to see it run properly boosted, right now, Ross, what do we have? We have a lifted Accord with a manual transmission and air conditioning.
Yeah.
And our shop is in an area where we literally drive 5 minutes up the road, and there's some sick trails. We can do some rallying. Dude, we could put the stock wheels back on it and then just rip it. Charles.
Yeah. Thanks, Joe Biden.
You know my lifted Accord?
Yeah.
The turbo one that just makes turbo sounds right now?
Sure.
You want to do some Group B with that?
Yeah. You should have heard our idea just a couple seconds ago.
Yeah?
We're like, we just get a car and we try to feed it as many metal shavings while the brick on into the intake and see how many it eats before it just doesn't eat it anymore.
That's a real life OD type video right there.
We have lots of metal shavings.
I see that. Yeah, I saw the buckets of them as well. Yeah, it's lifted right now, so we kind of want to take it up some trails, like those big hills.
We were looking for a car to jump off the loading dock.
I was hoping you were open door pissing. That'd be way better content. But yeah, so I told Charles we should just we'll go wheeling in it, and then we can put the stock wheels back on it, and then it's a rally car. And Charles was like, "We've been looking for a car to jump off the loading dock." So yeah,
we've got ourselves a winner.
We're gonna make Brian proud, dude. That car's not gonna sit anymore. It's not gonna be worked on. That's just the machine. The truck is going trucking. Give me the keys.
Oh yeah.
They're like not with you. A lot of people were asking us about this truck, and we didn't really dive into it a whole lot. So here's some info. It's a 3/4 ton. Chevy Sierra?
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne, yeah. Oh yeah, Sierra's GMC. It's not a Silverado. Wow, it's windy out here. It's a Chevy Cheyenne 2500. It's a 98, so it has a 4L80E, but it's a 98, so it has a 5.7 TBI, not an LS base engine. But it's in pretty good shape, and he just did a bunch. He did the alternator, fuel pump, fuel sending unit, a bunch of other stuff. And a lot of people have asked us if it's for sale. And I guess the answer is, if you have an amount of money we want to take for it, yes.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Yeah, if you've got money and you want to come get it, I guess shoot me a message on Instagram at BigB1011 and tell us what you're willing to pay for it, because we can just go get more trucks.
Yeah, sure.
All right, guys, we made it. D&B. The folks you run into around here are really nice.
Yeah. They're not. They're nothing special, really.
Yeah.
I mean, they're very nice. You know.
Wow, look at all that hay. Damn, that's the craziest thing I've seen today. All right, so we're lucky in that the thread that goes into the sandwich plate is M16 by 1.5 and not some weird pipe thread. And also available in M16 by 1.5 are like oil drain plugs. So that's our solution for now. We don't need an oil cooler.
We have to.
You know, we gotta do it. Let me just turn it and see what happens. Because in theory, as long as it doesn't need the ECU signal to prime the fuel pump, it should still do it. Well, it's getting power. Because when I go to the starter... Wait, shouldn't that be working?
Yeah. Are you sure it has power?
Well, I can hear the relay clicking.
Hold on, just for shits and giggles, let me see if it does turn over.
Screw driving it.
Yeah.
Poor Jasmine looks so naked. Sorry you had to become a parts car.
That has nothing.
Is this the starter signal wire?
It's supposed to be.
Well, maybe the key will do something, because did you have that plugged in when you just tried it?
Yeah. I just unplugged it.
Are you sure it's on the right pin?
Well, all good questions, you know? It's the same color.
All right, so
We're stupid.
we're trying to figure out why turning the key won't start it. We got the Ross used a screwdriver and it works.
Yeah, it cranks it over.
You want to say what you just said again?
This car's an automatic.
Well, it used to be.
It was an automatic.
Yeah, so it doesn't know it's not in park.
Yeah. Or neutral.
So,
Either we find the plug or the switch or whatever it uses to sense that, which I bet you it's in the back of the truck, that the Prindle selector, it has the switch on it.
okay. So the wire should still be in here.
The wire would be on it somewhere.
Oh, so we'd have to jump it.
Pretty much. Or pull that switch out and like electrical tape it to where it's closed.
Or I could cut the two wires and just twist them together.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do some Googling then. The middle one on the right is the fuel pump.
It would go right back where they were on the...
Oh yeah, we don't have the spacer, huh?
Right.
Is there one on this one?
Nope.
Oh, that's right, because it got lost.
Yeah, and this one has probably got lost too in translation.
Perfect.
You know, I might have a spare one on that B23.
Yeah, there's one on the fuel rail on the intake manifold in my parents' house too.
Yeah.
We got parts. We'll just do without for now.
Yeah.
So Mega Sport grounds need to go on. Fuel pump wire is to the right spot on the relay. All I need is a switch 12, and then it's ready to start. Believe it or not.
Crazy.
Now what we can't do is start it with the key. Yeah, that's some semantics. We don't know if it's because it's an automatic car and we don't know how to bypass the neutral safety switch. We don't know if taking all the factory grounds out of the engine bay we could just run a wire straight from inside, straight to the starter and still use the stock ignition, which would be lovely. All right. In theory, when I turn the key right now, the Mega Squirt should power up and we should hear the fuel pump prime.
Is the Mega Squirt hooked up in that?
No, it's in my drawer. I'm gonna turn the key and you're gonna hear this turn on in my hand, right?
Boy, does this look like a spaghetti show right here, you know what I'm saying?
You're telling me.
Good thing we're gonna hide most of this.
Yeah, it's real hard to look at, but yeah, I came to the realization that I don't need the wideband on my side of the car for any reason, and it used to piss me off so much being on the driver's side in Jasmine. Because I had the gauge on the pillar on that side, so I needed the controller to be that way because the wire for the for the power. Oh, I should probably ground that too, huh?
Eat fucking ass. Eat it.
In theory,
Eat that ass.
the Mega Squirt's gonna turn on now.
That would.
We'll see.
You know, everything's a theory until it happens.
Everything's a theory. I'm a wiring guy.
Clicked on for like 2 seconds.
Dude,
Yeah, it's a
prime
pole.
fuel pump. This is an actual drivable car. You see that? You turn the key on. Yeah, so don't worry about that just yet. All right,
I read your stupid thing on Facebook, on YouTube.
Ross, it's time. Quiet on set. So there it is. That's the button off my old car, man. That's Jasmine's button right there. All right, I'm gonna turn this on. We're gonna let it prime. Let the Innovate sensor warm up. Even though it doesn't really matter, I guess. Yeah, do it.
Wow! That's a high idle! Nice cam.
Thanks. Oh yeah, there's probably 18 million. Oh, you know what there isn't? You know what's funny is this car sounded like that before, but you know what's not getting any vacuum? The map sensor. That could have a lot and all of everything to do with it.
You know what? We have all the vacuum leaks.
Yeah. Okay, but it runs. Ross, we built that engine. That's a bad bitch. We've reached the portion of the video where we'd like to thank our friend Josh over at Yoshi Fab. But there's a broken piece of plastic in here that says Yoshi Fab on it. Oh. I don't know where it's from, but yoshifab.com if you want some Volvo stuff. Namely, how about a Ford drive shaft for a CDO9, huh?
Hey.
Yoshi Fab CDO9 drive shaft. There you go. Slip yoke goes in. Blah blah. You got yourself a CDO9 in your Volvo that now runs.
Bearing pole ever.
Yeah, dude. The hydraulic press. Is this yours or is this
Yeah, it's
here?
mine. You can ask first, you fucking chunguses. You're welcome.
Thanks.
That'll be $7.
The hell it will.
Ask first, you don't get charged.
You can
ask after, you get charged.
You can take it out of the $12 for the grip tape I never got paid for.
Oh God, you hurt boy, you.
You want to nitpick, Charles? We can nitpick.
You know what? You owe me. I don't know. I'm sure I sent you a label or paper at some point. Oh yeah, that straight loosens up. So now just give this a tap and fucking pop that the rest of the way out because this thing's like almost all the way out.
Thanks for giving me a good push, Dad.
You're welcome. That's kind of weird.
Well, you said you're welcome, so you can't take it back now.
That sucks.
All right, guys. We had to go get some gear oil for the old transmission. I'm gonna go into there, slam the drive shaft in. Ross is gonna fill the gear oil, and then we're gonna start it. And by God, it's hopefully maybe moving. All right, Ross is covered in gear oil. I'm covered in undercar cank or road cone.
I got some road cone.
Oh, nice.
That's that $10 gear oil right
Yeah,
there.
dude, that's that premium. Okay. So we're gonna start it with the rear wheels up and make sure everything's working. Put it in gear with the rear wheels up, make sure everything's working, and then, as promised, by the end of March, I'm gonna set it down and it's going to move under its own power.
Dust shield, because Brandon did the same shit. Didn't take that shield, that little dust cover.
I don't think that's what's hitting. I think the actual U-joint is hitting.
Well, here.
Put the clutch in.
You should be able to put it in reverse without.
Yeah, with the car off, it should go in.
Yeah. It would go, except for it's hitting the drive shaft U-joint.
Oh, side. So you have to put a spacer under here.
It does look like it has it already.
No, right here. You have to put a spacer under this.
Well, yeah,
Is there
there's
already one on there?
Yes.
There's one.
To raise the shifter.
I don't think that's going to help because.
What has to?
Yeah, but that's not going to raise the
I'm
L-shaped
saying
bracket.
put spacers
Right.
under this bracket
Yeah.
to raise the shifter up to pull the ball into the housing so it doesn't
That's what's
touch it.
hitting.
That's exactly what these spacers do. The spacers that are already in there, that's what they're doing.
See, you're
They're
touching
raising
it
the
too.
shifter
Yeah.
column
So you
up.
do need to hit this off still.
Yeah.
But as far as that, yeah, you're hitting there. No, it's on the. It's actually the arm off the shifter.
Yeah. The thing
Oh, we gotta shave it.
that sucks so bad. They're so close.
I mean, but the tires moved.
the tires did move.
So that means transmission's functioning, the clutch is functioning,
yeah.
and it disengaged when you put the clutch in.
Yeah, I was like,
So-
it wasn't like it was all right moving forward, right? But when you push it down to get it in reverse, then it gets unhappy. So it's just like, because the actual drive shaft is hitting the bottom of the shifter assembly. So yeah, we just gotta situate that. We gotta pull a little dust shield off that Mitchell was talking about.
In all fairness, though, this gravity of a swap, like being a different trans and a different kind of drive shaft, like it's gone pretty smoothly.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, it's not like the clutch isn't disengaging now because we put it on backward.
At any rate, thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at BigB1011. Follow Ross on Instagram at WeGotRoss. Add me on Snapchat at BigB1011. If you want to see a picture of your car feature that at the end of one of my videos, send a picture of it to me at curseforeverhelp@gmail.com. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that Brian Scotto said this thing is still invited to come to Hoonigan, and they just got a new shop in Compton.
Yeah.
That they're not worried about people calling the police for, we'll say, rowdy Volvos doing donuts and stuff. So we got shit to accomplish, Ross. Honestly, this is probably, for the gravity, like you said, the amount of shit that went down with this is kind of the fastest we've ever done anything of this caliber.
And that it's working. Now there's small bugs, of course. With any swap, there's going to be bugs, but the fact that
Like Bunny?
Yeah. So it's just, I mean, we're learning as we're going. No one really can tell us that because everybody's setup is going to be a little bit different transmissions. So like, even though it's the same, stuff's going to be different, like that dust housing. So not that really matters, but just for added safety and peace of mind, we'll do something about it. So
maybe I'll come out here Sunday. Grinding that thing down is a little scary to me. Maybe I'll bring my Dremel. I got a diamond cutoff wheel.
Nice,
Be pretty precise with that. I honestly might, with the drive shaft out, I probably don't even actually need to drop the back of the trans down to get that done. I'll pull that dust shield off, and then hopefully that'll be situated. I can maybe bring my laptop out. One more time. Follow me on Instagram. Add me on Snapchat at BigB1011. Follow Ross at WeGotRoss. If you want to see a picture of your car featured at the end of one of my videos, send a picture of it to me at curseforeverhelp@gmail.com. We tried, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.